So what are you stopping me for since my plate is legal?
Well, I'm going to double check that right now.
Okay, go ahead and take a look
Okay.
at my plate.
Do you have the insurance for the car too?
That's the first part of trespassing.
I'm going to issue you guys a citation for being in the park after hours. It's a class 1 misdemeanor. It's a Mesa City code violation.
You're gonna put me in court again?
Today we're talking about the times when cops live streamed their crimes and got karma instantly. Moments so unreal they felt like scenes from a movie. The ones who were supposed to protect us ended up exposing themselves, and the internet made sure justice was served faster than ever. These are the shocking stories of power, arrogance, and instant payback caught live. Let's get started.
I'm not resisting.
Oh, you resisting it, right?
I did not.
The conflict broke out on March 30th, 2025, at a gas station in Georgia where deputies Caleb High and Diana Santiago reacted violently to a loud but unarmed woman named Yvette Campbell. Instead of taking a moment to calm things down, they did the exact opposite. What happened next would soon show why these officers became the kind who live streamed their own crimes and faced instant karma.
I'm not resisting.
Oh, you resisting it, right?
I did not. I intelligent officers, help me.
Watch out, she spits.
Get up!
I know how to get out.
Sit. Walk!
I have money in my pocket, and it is my Please, let me pay.
Watch out, Tiffany, because she spits.
Every last one of them.
Instead of using minimal force, they chose maximum humiliation. The law on the use of force is clear. Proportionality is key. There's no threat here, only the panic of a woman startled by officers who never identified themselves. But wait until you see what happens next, because arresting this woman wasn't going to be enough for them.
It's too tight, and I haven't resisted. Let go! Wow, baby.
You'll find these guys up in the area. You can show like a service action.
You not wanted us any type of job anymore. It hurts. You're pulling on me. You're pulling on me.
Get in the car.
I don't want to go.
Oh, God. What's her last name?
Hers?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I know she spits. Do you want me to see anybody that knows who she is?
The woman lay on the ground, breathing heavily, saying she was in pain, but the officer's response was, "Sit up straight." Instead of help, she got the tone of a teacher from hell. The saddest part was, they didn't even realize how inhuman they sounded. In that moment, she wasn't a person anymore, just a problem to be silenced.
Open your door, Pat.
I thought I did.
Hey, what's your first name?
Yvette.
Yvette? Yvette.
Why?
What's your last name? Yvette Kennedy.
I am Thurman.
What's your birthday? Sit up. Sit up. You gonna sit up?
I am. He hurt me.
No. Do you need medical?
Only when they heard her say her rib hurt did the female officer suddenly remember to call for medical help, but not out of compassion, just to have something to write in her report. The law says every injured citizen has the right to emergency care, yet here, help was the last thing on their minds. While Yvette said she couldn't breathe, they were still trying to feed their own egos.
Where are you hurt at?
Yeah, my ribs.
Your ribs?
Yes, he threw me down.
You need medical?
Yeah.
I'll take it. Sure, for dispatch, can I get sent to him out for side pains? The way though. Yeah, it's bad.
What, Eddie?
I said, he didn't mean to. It was funny.
While she struggled to catch her breath, the officers acted as if nothing had happened. They chatted, they joked, and they showed the worst of all, complete indifference. It was clear they were used to moments like this. It had become routine. The only question was how cruel they would be to someone that day. Sadly for this woman, the worst was yet to come.
It was funny.
As long as she gets charged or something, it'll be alright.
Yeah.
Y'all good?
Yeah, we're good.
I'm leaving.
Thank you.
Huh?
6 foot.
I bet you got weight 3 times last night. Whatever, girl, you know that's me. I'm a girl.
I've been doing these things. What are you talking about?
What are you doing?
The atmosphere turned grotesque. The officers acted as if they were sitting in a cafe, not at the scene of an incident. Deputy Santiago even chatted about personal matters while the woman groaned in the car. No one mentioned what had actually happened. And that laughter, it really made you wonder what could possibly be so funny in a moment like this.
I'm dying. I'm dying. Huh? I'm dying.
She's up.
My daughter. Yeah. I'll tell you in a minute. Hi, your... Is it on? Is it on?
I mean, yeah, it is on.
Okay. Central's coming. Her ribs hurt.
That's right. Well, this one just stroke citation for being trespassing and told to leave.
You want to get a citation?
Or committer on that.
What do you want to do?
What's the, for disorderly conduct? Committer on that.
You want to try and put things in there?
If you thought these officers couldn't sink any lower, well, they always found a way to surprise you. While the woman said she was literally dying from the pain they had caused, the deputies were getting ready to walk into the store and present themselves as heroes. Heroes for arresting, an unarmed woman who did nothing? Great job, officers.
Well, she's going to come back. She's going to come back over here.
I mean, she hasn't been an issue really. We haven't came over here for her. Usually unless she's on something today. This cold is getting in my throat. Oh my god.
You're not going to come back over here?
No,
You probably not going to come back over here?
I'm not coming back.
Where do you live? Where do you live?
I live off of Hollis Road, but I'm moving, waiting
She's
for
homeless.
an apartment.
She's always been homeless.
She's not popping up anywhere.
As they released her, Yvette said she wasn't coming back. That wasn't gratitude, that's fear. There's no trust left in those who are supposed to protect you. In America, they often say, just comply and you'll be fine. But here's the proof. That's not true. She did comply and still ended up on the ground, and later, those officers would wonder why people don't like them.
How do you guys use it that way?
What's your social, Miss Yvette? Are you listening to me? I'm gonna do a code 4 on you. You're no longer allowed on this property. You understand? So if I see you on this property, even in the parking lot, I'm gonna take the state charge out for criminal trespass.
I said 5 block.
Oh, now coming in. Yep.
When I come outside and she wanna kill me, say like that, and that's why I never come outside in night time.
Yeah.
And this man also.
She's mental. That she has problems.
I understand because.
Deputy Pine generously issued her a trespass warning right after physically assaulting her. The irony couldn't be greater. The victim became the culprit. In theory, trespass laws exist to protect property owners. In practice, they often are used as a cover to justify violence that had already happened. Nobody asked if she was hurt or if she needed a doctor. What mattered was that the paperwork hid what the camera had already recorded.
From here, this man, I say, hey, Dick, don't disturb my business. And
You want him to
yeah,
leave
this
too?
man also
Okay.
not allowed in my property.
You gotta go too.
Hey, you gotta go off
Okay.
the property.
Yeah, she's off her medication, so that
She's fine, ma'am. Because, bro, she's fine.
that's what I'm saying. Yes, she's off her
Yeah,
medication.
and every day, how can I every day stealing $10, $12? I can afford.
Yeah, no, I understand.
And that's why I call. I'm too much she doing. She's the banned since from 6 months.
Well, we're trespassing her, so if she comes back, then she'll go to jail next time.
3 times we already reported for the she's the
Well,
banned.
well, we didn't do it, so
Thank you,
now
ma'am.
we did.
And she threatened me too much.
Okay. Well, we just spoke to her, so like I said, if she comes back here, you call us, and she's going to jail.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi, what's up, bro?
And then the officers decided to chat with the arrested woman a little longer before letting her go, just to stretch out her suffering. Then came what was, in my view, the worst part of the encounter, when the officers pretended not to know where the blood on her face came from. Really? Do they need to be reminded?
She still wants Central.
Yep. Where'd the blood come from?
Not murder. You wanna f***ing play?
Hi.
You wanna play?
Hi.
Where's that blood come from?
Where?
On your face.
I don't know.
When you...
It was on there before.
Oh. Be careful.
When they offered Yvette medical help, she refused. And that said more than 1,000 words, not because she didn't need it, because, well, she knew she wouldn't get real care from the same people who broke her ribs. I mean, you can't even call her off her kind. Don't forget, they weren't supposed to hurt her like that in the first place.
I left my cigarette and my
Well, I don't think you're gonna get your cigarettes then.
Yeah, she's going with you. She's going with you. You still want medical to come out?
No,
You don't want them anymore?
no.
So record this guy. You can disregard something.
I'll take care of it.
Okay. Don't come back here, okay? You sure? You don't want
You
medical?
probably need to go get medical checked
You
out.
want to go to the hospital?
No, thank you.
Okay.
The officers then spoke with bystanders, explaining the woman was mentally ill. Okay, how exactly are we supposed to take that? Everyone could see she was going through something, that doesn't help their case at all. In fact, it makes it worse. It only proves they beat up a woman who clearly needed psychological help, not handcuffs.
This is not coming off.
Don't mess with it. Don't hide stuff.
I want my lighter.
Well, look, here.
Stole my money and wouldn't give it
All right,
back.
we'll go get it. I'll go get it.
No, don't do that. Here's this.
Oh, okay,
Oh, good
back
job.
to cigarette.
What
He
pack of
stole
cigarettes?
my money. He told him to steal it, that tall black guy. The other one. That one that just showed up.
You want me to see if anybody in there knows who she is? Do you know her? Does she have any mental health issues that are making her out like this? Or
Yeah, she still do.
what's her name?
Her name is Red Diane. She needs to go to Serenity.
All right, well, we can take her to a hospital. I can't take her straight to Serenity.
And then, after finally releasing the woman, the officers didn't leave the scene. Instead, they kept asking questions about her. Does that mean they were building a case against her without even knowing it? Because I don't know about you, but this feels way too strange, almost like the police's favorite targets are the ones who can't fight back. And again, they weren't the only officials who went too far. Let's see our next case. Let's start with one of those classic for no reason traffic stops. An officer pulled over a woman from Oklahoma because he thought her plates were expired. No ticket, no violation, just a hunch. And of course, the first thing he asked had nothing to do with why he stopped her in the first place. So yeah, you can already tell this one's going to be interesting.
Hi.
Hello.
How you doing, ma'am? Good. I believe your plates are expired. Or is this your car?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
it says 2026 on it, if you look at it.
Oh, okay. I'll take a look. This is your car?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. I'm sorry. I ask everybody that.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have your driver's license?
I sure do.
And just asking, confirming. I ask everyone also. You don't have any weapons in the car or on you or anything like that.
Good.
Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Totally legal. Have insurance through State Farm.
Okay. All right. Do you access do you have printouts for it, or do you get it from your phone?
The woman answered patiently, showed everything properly, but the officer kept repeating the same line, "You don't have any weapons, right?" "Okay, sir, but maybe check what you were supposedly stopping her for." And get this, the plates were completely valid, and he already knew it. So why was he still there? Well, you're about to find out.
Oh, I think I've got a printout. I'll have to look.
Okay. All right. And again, you don't have any weapons or anything, right?
So what are you stopping me for since my plate is legal?
Well, I'm gonna double check that right now.
Okay, go ahead and take a look
Okay.
at my plate.
Do you have the insurance for the car too?
I can get it, yes.
Okay.
I want you to take a look at my license plate right now, though.
I will, ma'am, but I need you to provide insurance also. And then I'll check everything out, and if everything's good, then I'll send you on your way.
Yeah, I'm just, because you really don't have a reason to stop me because I know my plate is good.
It's good?
I've got the tag on it. So I really don't know. There's until May.
Okay.
June, July, wait a minute, June.
Yeah, we're in the end of June, but
Well, it's the same.
to May 25th. Do you
On my phone, but my phone was recently stolen, and I have a new phone, so I haven't got a lot of information.
While trying to find proof of insurance, the woman explained her phone had been stolen. A normal human situation. But to the officer, that's just another reason for suspicion. Instead of listening, he kept repeating the same question like a robot. "You have a paper copy?" And tell me, how is it possible in that a country full of digital records, you still have to beg to be believed just because your phone was stolen?
Oh, okay. So you don't like have the login information currently and all that.
Currently, no.
Okay.
But you get a hold of them, and I know I'm good until November.
Okay. Do you mind my asking what brings you out this way? You're from Oklahoma?
From?
Oh.
This town.
Oh, okay.
Help my lady friend.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Well, I'll be right back, okay? Sure does seem 26. Oh, should I 21 code for? Oh, should I 21? Can I get a 2901?
What followed was a 15-minute detention for absolutely no reason. Maybe he thought he looked cool, playing the tough guy while checking perfectly valid papers in his car. He had no idea he was live streaming his own crimes the whole time, and karma, that didn't take him long to find. His moment of power was about to collapse fast.
There it is. Perfect. Here we go. What happened? Let's go back. There it is. There we go. I wish you knew about taking over the globe.
He finally came back and, get this, realized everything was completely legal. The plates were valid until 2026. And instead of saying, sorry for the trouble, he gave her a warning. Yes, a warning for something that wasn't even a violation. So if you ever get a warning for nothing, remember, it's not a sign of concern, it's a cover-up for their own mistake.
Is it okay if I open the door? Well, I can. Do you don't have anything on this side? You are strange.
I already had the window down on this side.
I see. Are they manual windows? Okay. So here's your driver's license back. Your insurance card. Okay. So I wrote you a warning ticket. So it's not a ticket. But I don't know about how long you've been in Oklahoma, but
The woman tried to explain her phone was stolen and all her info was on it. Instead of showing understanding, he cut her off just to get back to his procedure. Deep down, he knew he was wrong, but the system, or rather his ego, let him act like he wasn't. Honestly, it's hard to understand how someone like this ever became a public servant.
in Nevada, you have to be able to provide proof of insurance. Okay?
Okay. You want me to call him?
No. You have to have it like on demand, but
Okay.
again,
I'm just wondering what you're doing about my case, about my stolen phone, which I had.
did you file a case?
You can
Oh,
see
with
that I
Reno?
did. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, that's when my phone was stolen. I had proof of insurance on that phone. And
Right.
it even shows the coordinates. I went to AT&T.
Oh,
They
okay.
showed me the coordinates of where my phone was at.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm wondering what's been doing about my case.
Well, I
All my
can't.
information of my current is on that phone.
Right.
Okay, so now you're going to give me a warning ticket or whatever. I don't know what I do with the warning ticket.
Nothing.
While she talked about her stolen phone and lost photos, he kept repeating, "Call Reno PD." And that's where you see the difference between a citizen and an institution. A citizen asks for help. The institution looks for a way to wash its hands. When you realize the police aren't actually listening, just waiting for you to stop talking, that's when you truly understand why you shouldn't trust them. And soon, he'd prove that again.
Nothing at all.
Then, so it's a worthless piece of paper to me.
To you? Yeah, absolutely. And on our
I
end,
want to know what's being done about this.
well, you're gonna have to call Reno PD and ask them. They took the case.
I did file. You can see the date. And
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, it's absolutely
Procedures.
right. It's absolutely filed with Reno PD. You'll just have to follow up with them. I can't answer.
Okay,
I don't know
well,
what
like
they do.
I said, this insurance is on that phone, along with 30,000 pictures that I lost.
I'm
That
sorry
I would
about
like to
that.
have back.
Yeah, I'm sorry about
Should I have filed with Washoe County also?
that. No, because well, at least from what I'm seeing with the
It
location,
was taken.
yeah, it was Reno's. It's Reno's. I mean, you
The conversation turned absurd. She asked what she was supposed to do with the warning. He said, nothing. It's just a record. So she lost her time, went through stress, and it all ended with a piece of paper that meant nothing. If it's still not clear what had really happened here, well, simply put, the officer wanted just to feel powerful, and he still wasn't done.
filed it with the right place.
You know that I'm not lying about losing my phone.
Oh no. No,
Why did it
and to
take
be
so long for you to come back?
well,
Just
so when I put
interesting.
your information in, for some reason your information took a while to come back. That's not always a bad thing. Sometimes our system is just lagging and slow. So
I got a passport within a week and a half.
yeah,
A passport. I have it back at the house. If you'd like to see my passport, I mean,
right,
the government has checked me out.
yeah.
So there you go.
Who all's back at the house?
Who all?
Yeah. I'll hand
No
that
one
to you.
right now.
Okay.
So what do I do with this? Just throw it away?
You can. It's your record. All that is a written record of this interaction, and then it shows that I gave you a warning. I could have cited you for it, but I don't think that that's necessary. I honestly don't. So it's just a written record
I would
of
call Reno PD
the
up
stop.
and say, "Where's my phone?" and then I'll prove it to you.
right. I don't have any qualms or any doubts about that.
The woman explained that she saw dozens of cars without plates every day, yet no one stops them. She's right. Her only mistake was being far too genuine to understand how the minds of power-hungry officers worked. But luckily for her, the internet isn't so forgiving when it comes to behavior like this, and you'll soon see why.
You are
Totally
free to
legal.
go. You are free to go.
I am totally legal. I know that because that's the way I live.
Yeah. I'm glad. I misread the numbers on the plate. So when I looked at it,
From 24 to 26.
no, not for the sticker. So all the plates are different. So stickers, a sticker that big is hard to see when vehicles are moving, right? But
This is just crazy because since I've been in this town, on my other phone, I probably had 20 different cars that had no plate at all. Never saw them being stopped, nothing. I have a legal, legitimate plate and I'm stopped for...
well, if you don't mind my asking, how long have you had the car for?
10 years?
Oh, for 10 years. Has anybody else ever driven it?
No,
Okay.
I drive it.
Okay.
That way I know my engine's running right.
Yeah. Okay.
The officer tried to save face by talking about plate colors and procedures, but the woman had already understood everything. She told him she'd lived in that state for 37 years and couldn't wait to leave. Of course she wanted to. The saddest part? She wanted to leave because of the very people who were supposed to keep her safe, and then this happened. Can you really blame her?
All right.
I just find it really peculiar that you pulled me over. What is different about this plate excluding the registration?
Well, what I was trying to explain is all different states, all plates are different.
There's numerous cameras in Nevada.
So some put the stickers in different locations. Some use completely different color codes. So like, I don't know how familiar you are, but like in Nevada we use 3 colors, and then they just rotate between the 3 every year, right? But I can't keep track, and I have no idea what all the other states do. California uses completely different colors. They use red and blue, and so like this, just seeing the color of the sticker.
Now that you got close, now you can see.
I absolutely see the 26, and then when I went back, I reran the numbers, the correct numbers, right? And absolutely verified that your registration on the vehicles is good until November 30th.
26.
26? Okay. Yep. November of 2026. So
Correct. Over a year.
yeah. So that part's good.
My license is, in
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
Your
I'm good
Oklahoma
until
license.
32.
Yeah. Your Nevada one expired, but I don't think that's a terribly, unless you were planning on moving here and staying here, I don't think
I
that's
would
an
much
issue.
rather leave this state.
Before you hear the rest of this absurd conversation, let me ask you something. Have you ever been stopped by a police officer who didn't know the real reason for stopping you? Tell us your stories in the comments. Share how you reacted. Meanwhile, we're going back to the officer's pitiful excuses.
And look at the dust behind me.
What brings you?
That's how much I care about this state.
Yeah.
I lived here for 30, probably older than you are, 36, 37 years I lived here, and cannot wait to get out.
Yeah.
Politics here, it's just like it was, 38 years ago.
Really?
Good old boys ran it. They could get away with anything they wanted. I've seen them do it.
Is it better in Oklahoma?
Absolutely.
Okay. I've never been to any of the Midwest states, so I
100%. And
Okay.
not to say nothing about cheaper. California has ruined Nevada. Price of housing here is ridiculous. I need a house for what you pay a dump apartment for in this town. And get a house. Tell me what's better, especially for someone living on a fixed income.
Yeah. Right.
I can't wait to get out of this state.
How long are you planning on staying?
As little time as possible.
And you just helping friend out?
Yeah.
In the end, she told him, "I just hope no one stops me again for no reason." And he smiled, giving that classic line, "Just doing my job." Strange, because I thought a police officer's job was to deal with criminals and people who actually break the law. And this woman looked like anything but a criminal.
Okay.
Helping a friend.
All right.
So anyway, I hope I don't get pulled over again today for having a bogus license plate or whatever.
Well, I can't help what anybody else does, but I recognize the plate, and I work out in this area, so I know like this area, right? If I see your vehicle, there's not too many blue Toyota Yaris's with Oklahoma plates traveling around. So, I mean, I know that it's good.
Before you pull me over, the only reason you can pull me over is for speeding, and I'm not going to do that.
Yep. Do you need anything from me? Anything else?
Yes.
Other than the Reno thing? I can't help you with Reno. Thank you, man. You too. All right.
In the end, the woman was left bitter and disappointed in the police, but even if she tried to move on, the internet didn't forget. When the body cam footage was released, people everywhere shared it, calling out how unacceptable the officer's behavior was. Well, at least you got a reality check that power doesn't mean immunity. And our next officer, who tried to trespass on it, is about to learn that same lesson. A group of activists and videographers parked at Mesa Park to switch drivers. In less than 10 minutes, they were surrounded by police accused of trespassing, and chaos began. It started like a simple vlog, 4 people in a car, just changing drivers at the park. They weren't even planning to test their rights that night, just to switch drivers and move on.
Damn, we got you again. These are the two dudes that pulled me over. I can't hear them.
What are you guys doing at the park after hours, man?
We're not at the park.
We're in a parking lot.
Yeah, this ain't the park.
Mesa City property.
City property, how about that?
Oh, you like
Do you
that?
have your ID on you, man?
For what?
Yeah,
Because
for
you're
what?
trespassing.
This ain't trespassing.
This is a parking lot. An open parking
Where's
lot.
the signs at?
I'm at 14. Can you start supervisor as well?
Yeah, you might want to get a supervisor. You know how trespassing works? There's got to be signs or somebody has to ask us to leave.
Well, when you first come in.
Well,
there's
when
a
you
sign
first
that
come in,
says
it doesn't
that
say
the park closes
trespassing,
at
stupid.
10.
It doesn't, yeah, the park.
The park, not a
Oh,
parking
it's not
lot.
the parking lot.
If it was a
dumbass.
parking lot, you'd have a gate there that you could close.
Why do you think we're sitting here? We fished you over here.
It's city park
Genius.
Park. This is a parking lot.
for the park.
Still an open parking lot.
Man.
Are you failing to identify yourself?
I don't know what you're talking
You
about.
have to identify yourselves.
The verbal ping pong began. The officer claimed they were trespassing. The activist simply asked to see a sign proving it. And of course, there's none. No sign means no violation, but try explaining that to them. Here, a new rule seemed to apply. If it's dark and you're sitting in a car, you're automatically suspicious. Just wait. This is about to turn into a law class, only without the justice.
Huh?
We're not trespassing. That's the problem.
You saw the sign coming in.
No, we
The park
didn't.
Closes at 10 o'clock.
I didn't see any sign.
Right there.
I wasn't driving when I came in here.
Are you going to provide me with your ID, yes or no?
For what?
Because you are lawfully detained right now and you have to provide your identification.
Detained for what?
Yeah, detained for what? We have to commit a
You're
crime to be
trespassing.
detained. That's.
Trespassing where?
Yeah, where are we
Do
trespassing?
you have your ID?
Nope. You know who I am. You don't need my ID.
Who are you?
Who am I? You just said what my name is, and your buddy's asking me who I am. That's
You're not going
hilarious.
to provide an identification.
For what?
I already explained to you, man. I'm not going to sit here all night trying to play this game.
It's a game to you.
Apparently it is to you.
I mean,
not for me.
Yeah. We don't even got to find
about
you
you
anymore.
guys?
We
Well, then
just
kick
gotta-
rocks. Beat it, homie. Kick rocks.
Now they called a supervisor because no one really knew what they were doing. One officer insisted the parking lot was part of the park. Another stayed quiet, probably because he wasn't so sure himself. And you know what's worse? Not once did they try to actually check the law, because that would have ruined the show. It's easier to shout "identify yourself" than admit you're wrong, so they decided to keep digging their own hole deeper.
See what's going on here?
This is the same as the city hall parking lot. I can go fucking park in front of the courthouse, all that shit.
Yep.
This is public parking.
Yeah, go
Public
look.
park. Controlled by Mesa City. They close at 10. There's a sign.
Then put a gate there that closes the fucking parking lot.
Hey, he's making a mistake right now. You might want to.
Yeah, it doesn't have to physically.
You might
be
want to
closed.
question what
It
you guys
does.
are doing.
You don't see gates in people's driveways.
This is not private property, you
This is
idiot.
private Property, stupid.
You guys always use that shit, people's driveways. Yeah, there are gates in people's driveways sometimes. And sometimes there's not, like mine.
To identify yourself when you're lawfully detained.
Lawfully for what?
We're not just explain to you, man. The entrance to those parks state what time the parks, to include the parking lot, are closed.
We're not-
So somebody's supposed to stop in the street to read a sign?
It says to include the parking lot on there.
The argument turned into chaos. Officers were shouting. The citizens shouted back, all over a parking lot with no gate. Yes, a parking lot without a gate, but with a so-called restriction no one actually had seen. Well, except in the officer's imagination, where that sign apparently existed. Now, they've decided to act as if it were real.
Does it say the parking lot?
It says that on the sign.
It says the
It
park.
says the parking lot's
What
closed.
is this park for? What is this park?
We're not in the park, dumbass.
What is the parking lot for?
We're not in the
Parking.
park. For parking.
For the park.
No?
We're not in the park.
No? That's subjective.
All right. Well, you guys are refusing to identify yourselves, right?
Your
I don't
words.
have to identify.
I already asked you several
Your
times.
words, not mine.
Oh shit.
I never once said I refused anything. I'm trying to figure out what the hell you're talking about.
Explain to you why.
Yeah,
Well, I don't understand what you're talking about. What you're saying doesn't make sense.
Wait till the supervisor gets here. called a supervisor, right?
Yeah, they did.
You think you could just roll up to a vehicle and identify everybody in it? This is what you guys do on a regular basis, huh?
You're trespassing.
Maybe if I was walking around over there, yeah.
I'm trespassing and sitting in a vehicle? You're fucking dumb, dude.
Then came pure madness. The officer pointed to a sign that supposedly said the park had closed at 10. Just one problem, the sign didn't mention the parking lot. When they pointed that out, the officers replied, well, it's implied. Brilliant. In a country where the law is implied, you don't need paperwork anymore, just ego and a flashlight.
Like I said, I didn't drive in here.
The logic here is great.
I didn't drive in
So
here.
this is what you guys do on a regular basis, right?
Fly in here because the signs are ready.
I didn't drive. I was a passenger.
Well, the vehicle's here.
Yeah, the vehicle is here. Isn't that fucking funny?
Oh, you can't make this shit up, bro. This is what they do regularly. They roll up on people and say, everybody needs to identify. I don't got to do a motherfucking thing sitting in a vehicle. I haven't broken any laws sitting in a vehicle. None of us have broken any laws sitting in a vehicle. To be lawfully detained, you need reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. You don't have any crime.
You know what a Mesa City Code is?
That's not a crime, dumbass. You dumb Shut up, bro. You're stupid. I've already proven you're stupid. I made you viral.
The officers threatened fines, while the people in the car defended themselves with a simple logic. One of them kept saying, we're not in the park, we're in the car. That did not work, because in America in 2025, staying calm and having a clear argument only meant one thing: you would annoy the wrong officer. So tell me, who is crazier here? The one filming or the one inventing the charge?
I'm gonna do it again. Why are you shaking your head? You think it's funny? Yeah, guess who it is? Who is that? What's his name, sir?
It's Jarvis.
Oh, it's Jarvis. Just kidding. They won't play games.
Driving around all night long and shit. Decided to take a few minutes to switcheroo and rest for a minute.
Oh,
This
I
is
know.
what you get.
Hey, so this is what they do.
Not even here in 10 minutes.
They're trying to tell him he's got to identify because he's lawfully detained for trespassing.
The worst part was that as minutes passed, instead of realizing their mistake, the officers just kept calling for more backup. It was like they believed the more of them there were, the easier it would be to outsmart people who actually knew their rights. What did they think? That the group would just forget the law because of flashing lights and uniforms?
While we're sitting in a vehicle on public property at a public park.
It's all open.
Yeah, we haven't gone into the park.
I went through this with Phoenix, and you know what they did? They had the park rangers come out and close the gates.
Yeah, you're supposed to have park rangers doing all this. Man, the hate couldn't be more apparent on your face, you know?
Right, yeah, I got a great mugshot on it.
And that's the sad part, because we don't hate you guys. We're just looking for specific ones. These guys that like to f us, or people in general. That's over the blue light's been recording the whole time. I mean, we know it's there. We know somebody's monitoring it.
All four of you guys have to identify yourselves. You guys are lawfully detained in a park after hours, Mesa City Code.
We're not in a park.
-2.A. You're in a park after hours.
We're not in a park.
Are you failing to identify yourself? I already explained to you why you guys are lawfully
You
detained.
already know who I am.
You guys have to identify yourselves. Are you guys gonna identify yourselves, yes or no?
I'm not gonna answer any.
We're not in a park. Look at that. Look at that. There's the boundary right there.
Hey, what was my name again?
If you don't identify yourselves, you've been asked to leave.
What?
Yeah, we haven't even been asked to leave. That's the first part of trespassing.
I'm gonna issue you guys a citation for being in the park after hours. It's a class 1 misdemeanor. It's a Mesa City Code violation.
The recording turned into an open confrontation. The officer shouted. The citizens cursed back. And while it sounded chaotic, the reality was clear. The only crime here was free speech. Sure, their tone wasn't polite, but let me tell you this. How would you talk to someone holding you without reason? Honestly, if I were in their place, I'd probably be much worse.
You're gonna put me in court again?
Yes or no?
Thank you. I'll give you my name to go into court. My name's Christopher Ruff. Please fill my...
Please identify all four of you guys.
I don't care what you gotta do. Write my ticket right now. I want mine first.
I'm issuing
Write my shit first. I want to go into court. Make sure your names are on the reports too. Oh, we're gonna make this fun, boys.
Here you go.
Christopher Ruff. Christopher Ruff.
No,
No, you don't gotta tell him that. It's just your true name. That's it. Christopher Ruff. Write it down. Hurry up. Hurry up. Christopher Ruff. CHRISTOPHER. I don't have to give you an ID. It's not. That's not how it works, dumbass. You need to brush up on the laws, you stupid piece of shit, motherfucker. Christopher Ruff. CHRISTOPHERRUFF. Christopher Ruff. Christopher Ruff. Say it for me. Say it for me. Give me a hard on. Come on. Say it for me and give me a hard on. Say me. That's not what the ARS says, you stupid piece of shit. True full name, if I'm lawfully detained, I just gave it to you, go yourself.
I already gave it to you.
True full name,
I already gave it to you.
Hurry up.
Well, I gave it to you. That's not my fault you weren't listening. You asked me for it and I gave it to you. I f***ing gave it to him.
If you think this confrontation was about to end, you're wrong. Even after these people gave the officers their names just so they could take legal action later, it still wasn't enough. That's what the police had been asking for from the start, yet now they wanted IDs too. Makes you wonder, when would their demands finally stop? Well, it seems they won't yet.
He did, I got it recorded too, so.
Yep.
Actually, it's on Livestream.
That's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Say my name.
I gave you everything you needed. It's not my fault you weren't f***ing listening.
Hey, break the window. Hey, you should break the window, right? Cause some damage?
You have an ID?
Nope, don't have one.
What's your last name? You understand you're lawfully detained? What is your name?
You're lawfully detained. Hey.
I said my name 3 times to this
I
guy.
gave you my name under duress because I'm scared right now for my life. I'm scared for my life. You want to escalate it? He wants to escalate it. Who's going to help him? Are you going to help him? Boobelek? Bobelk? Boobelk? Boubelik?
What happens if I
No, I'm not live streaming. Yeah, can you throw down my window so I can sign this real quick?
The situation was already turning absurd. The officers had no real argument for anything they were saying, and it almost seemed like they knew they couldn't be right, yet they kept escalating and dragging it out anyway. It was as if they had decided that no matter what anyone said, they would keep pushing their own version of the story.
Yeah, sure. Give my shit. I'm not signing it. I'm not signing it. I'm not signing it. Fourth Amendment, I don't gotta sign nothing. Right? Refuse to sign on there. Hey, I need your card, Papua Guinea. I need your card too, Traviso. Yeah, you need to identify. That's not identifying. Your policy says to give me a card or write it down. Are you part of this? No, you have to give it to me. I'm asking you to identify per your policy, not a fucking ticket. Hey, I need your card. Don't leave. Oh, yeah.
Hey, bro, can I get your name and badge number?
You want to give me a card? This guy's not going to get a complaint, but you are, and a lawsuit.
Walsh.
You don't think so?
All right, here you go, bro.
All right. Watch me file notices of claim on all you motherfuckers. I haven't filed a single lawsuit yet, but I'm waiting for more instances like this to happen. And you just walked right into it because you're a stupid you know that? Drop it in here like a good bitch. That's a good bitch. Now get back in your car and go back to work.
In the end, the activists asked for names and badge numbers. The officers fled to their cars. No good evening, no thank you, just retreat under the glow of headlights. And that's how another chapter of American irony ended, when taxpayers have to remind authorities that a parking lot is public. Watch how their walk of shame unfolded.
Get back in your car and go back to work.
Write your name on
Be a
this.
good bitch and go back to work.
Write your name and badge number on this.
Go back to work.
Dismissed.
Hey Jarvis, write your name and badge number on that paper.
You just got owned and you don't even know it yet,
I
bro.
said to Jarvis.
You don't even know it yet. What kind of car do you drive? Because I'm going to be driving around in it when I get it in a lawsuit.
There you go. That's how you do it.
What kind of car do you drive? Hey, I asked for it too, asshole. All right. fucking slickhead little piece of shit. We're gonna go to another park. We'll see you at another one. I'm gonna drive this time and you ain't getting my shit. Oh man. Hey, this live stream right here was a good idea. Cause then I can like blend it over. Turn the lights on. We got our own cop light in here.
However, if you thought this situation happened once and never again, you'd be surprised to learn that that same group ran into trouble with the police again, another park, another city, 1 year later, this time in Phoenix. But now the role of law was taken over by private security hired to clean the parks of the homeless.
That's the park, not the parking lot. Those are two different things.
The parking lot's part of the park.
No, it's different.
How do you figure?
It's very different.
How is that different?
It's a public use parking lot.
Okay, but
What if somebody were tired and needed to pull off the road so they didn't get in an accident?
we can what if a situation all the way to.
Well, then that's what this is intended for.
But they got hired by the city of Phoenix not to have anyone in the parking lot.
Is there something on the rules up there up front that says you can't be in the parking lot?
There is a hourly sign.
For the park,
Okay.
not a parking lot. It's a big difference. If it was actually closed, then they would close it.
Yes, but we need to get everybody out so they can close it.
Officer Laura showed up, and to make things even more complicated, he clashed with this same group long before these two incidents. Now tell me, isn't it strange how the same people kept running into the same kind of bad cops over and over again? It shows that bad officers aren't the exception anymore. Wearing a uniform now seems to mean being a tyrant.
That's what I'm trying to.
Well, they're not a park ranger. They're a security. They don't have keys to close that.
They got hired by the city of Phoenix to patrol the parks.
The park, yes, not the parking lot.
The parking lot's part of the park.
No, it's not.
Semantics.
It's very different.
Is your driveway part of your house?
That's different. That's private property.
Okay.
This is public property, not private property. Get it right.
I get it. But they want everybody out.
They can't just want people out to want people out.
Okay.
This is a public parking lot that is open to the public. The park may be closed and have hours, but not the parking lot.
Okay, but I got called into that accident.
No, you got called for them, which you shouldn't even be talking to them. They're allowed to park there.
Okay. I'm not trying to make this any harder than it has to be. I'm just please asking you to leave for the next 2 hours. It'll open back up and you can come right back in. That's all I'm asking for.
There's no reason for that. This is a public parking lot that's open to the public. Otherwise, they would close it at the park time. That's what park rangers are hired for.
Yes, but they got hired.
But they're not park rangers. They're security. They don't have any.
Security. I know the difference. I've worked alongside with park rangers. But if they got hired by the city of Phoenix, they've been given authority to shut down the whole entire park.
The argument turned philosophical. What's a park? What's a parking lot? The officer claimed they were the same thing while the citizen explained they weren't. And the truth? A public space is public, period. But that's far too simple for a system that thrives on complications. Logic didn't serve the officer's purpose, power did, so watch what he claimed next.
This is not the park. This is a parking lot. There's a difference. You can shut down the building to City Hall, but you can't shut down the parking lot.
Why are we discussing semantics? I'm just asking you to please leave for the next 2 hours.
There's no reason to.
Once it opens, then we can.
There's no reason to. And I was only here to watch you guys kick that person out unconstitutionally.
Okay.
They have a right to be here on public property.
There's literally a sign that says it's closed and the gates were supposed to be closed. Now, where that breakdown happened, I have no idea. Okay, but in fact is if that gate was closed, you would not have been able to drive your vehicle in unless you drove.
Every entrance to this park is open,
All right.
even over there.
Is there anything that I'm gonna say that's gonna be able to get you to move tonight?
Oh,
No. Okay.
I film you guys doing exactly what you're doing right now. 81161.
The citizen stayed calm and asked a simple question. If the park's closed, why is the gate open? This whole park situation is getting absurd. What's so hard to understand about a public park and its parking lot being both public spaces? You don't need an IQ of 200 to grasp something that basic, but apparently this officer thought otherwise.
They said that they're gonna have the park ranger document it because they can't physically get me to move. I'm trying to figure out what to do. How do we get him to go? How about y'all just leave? Then I leave. He's looking at the park hours sign up there. Park, not parking lot.
The next few minutes were pure standstill. The police were trying to figure out what they were actually allowed to do. Wait, shouldn't they have learned all this during basic training before becoming officers? How can someone be law enforcement when they don't even know the most basic laws and rules?
Oh, here he comes. Let's see. Let's see what he's got to say.
Hey, sir. So, I read the sign over there. Just to let you know, there is a specific section where it says no parking after closure.
That's okay. That's all I needed.
Okay?
Okay, so no parking after closure.
Yep. So,
There we go.
I talked to them, the full circle. I talked to them. They were hired by the city of Phoenix.
Yeah, I remember the whole thing.
To shut down the parks. We weren't notified as far as that happening because even when the call came over the radio, we were like, that shit sounds fishy.
Finally, a moment of reason. The officer checked the sign and admitted, yes, it says parking too. One honest sentence after 20 minutes of nonsense. Was all this really necessary just to reach that conclusion? Absolutely not. But then again, sadly, this is exactly what we've come to expect from law enforcement today.
Private security on a public park, but I guess the city of Phoenix.
Yeah, it's about 8 parks that they did it for.
That they did it for. Oh, so you probably know more than I do.
Yeah, Cortez is one of them.
Cortez is one of them. So, I told them to get with their point of contact and have their point of contact call our supervisor to see how this is going to get enforced. Because if this is something that they're doing, the breakdown in communication happens somewhere.
Yeah.
And we need to be securing those gates because people are just used to driving in.
Yeah.
Okay. So hopefully by tomorrow we have clear, concise messaging from them and from my supervisor. Maybe we can find a way to resolve all of this.
There we
just
go.
To let you know, it does say that no parking after closure. But
There we go.
just one of those things. You have a good night.
You too.
In the end, everything ended peacefully. No tickets, no arrests, just one line. Hopefully, we'll have clearer rules tomorrow. And that's the perfect summary of American bureaucracy. Always tomorrow. While we wait for that day, all we have left are cameras, evidence, and people who still believe public space belongs to the public. And of course, the hope that one day, police will learn you're not a criminal just for being in a park. If you thought this was shocking, wait until you see what's next. The next video dives even deeper into the kind of abuse you wouldn't believe if it weren't caught on camera. Don't miss it.